Have you ever met someone who confidently claims to know everything, but actually knows very little? This is not uncommon, and it is related to a very interesting psychological phenomenon that you will definitely want to know about. Let's explore the Dunning-Kruger effect, a secret about how we misjudge our own abilities. Hello, my friend. Today we will explore 10 interesting facts about human psychology that you have probably never heard of. Get ready, because these may change the way you see yourself and the people around you. Here we go. 1. The Dunning-Kruger effect. The first fact we'll explore is the Dunning-Kruger effect. This effect is named after two psychologists, David Dunning and Justin Kruger, after they conducted a series of experiments in 1999. The results showed that people who lack skills or knowledge in a certain area are often incompetent to recognize their shortcomings. This leads them to overestimate their abilities. The Dunning-Kruger effect can be easily seen in many everyday situations. For example, in a karaoke competition, people who are not good at singing often think they sing better than they actually do. Similarly, in a work environment, people who are not experienced enough often think they have mastered all the necessary skills. But why does this phenomenon occur? It's because in order to accurately assess our abilities, we need to have a sufficient level of understanding deep in that field. Without basic knowledge, we cannot recognize our mistakes. This effect not only affects how we judge ourselves, but can also lead to poor decisions in life. 2. Color psychology. Color is not just an aesthetic element, but it also has the power to strongly influence our psychology and emotions. Studies have shown that the colors in our surroundings can influence our mood, behavior, and even our work performance. For example, red is often associated with energy and passion, but can also cause feelings of stress or agitation if used in excess. In contrast, green and blue often bring a sense of peace and relaxation, making them popular choices in offices or study spaces. When choosing colors for your living or working space, consider color psychology. You can use color to create the ideal environment for specific purposes, from enhancing creativity to creating a relaxing space after a hard day's work. Stressful working hours. 3. Why do we dream? Have you ever wondered why we dream? Dreams are a mysterious phenomenon that humans have been trying to explain for thousands of years. Even modern scientists do not fully understand the purpose of dreams, but there are some notable theories. One of the most popular theories is that dreams are the brain's way of processing information, emotions, and memories throughout the day. When we sleep, the brain not only rests, but also sorts through memories, filtering out unnecessary information and keeping important things. Dreams may be the brain's way of testing out different scenarios, helping us prepare for possible future situations. Another theory is that dreams are part of the brain's cleaning process. When we dream, our brains may be clearing out neural connections that are no longer useful, similar to deleting junk files on a computer. Dreams may also help us process strong emotions, such as anxiety, fear, or happiness. Whatever the reason, dreams are certainly an integral part of our lives. Not only do they reflect our state of mind, but they can also help us gain insight into what is going on in our subconscious. 4. The halo effect. The halo effect is a phenomenon where we judge a person based on one prominent feature, such as appearance, and then apply those judgments to other aspects of them. This can happen anywhere. In a job interview, if a candidate looks professional and polished, we tend to think they are also competent and trustworthy. For example, a person with a good appearance is often perceived as more intelligent and successful, even though this has no basis in fact. In education, the effect can cause teachers to favor students who appear to be more well-behaved, leading to an unfair assessment of their true abilities. The halo effect can have a powerful influence on our decisions, from choosing a business partner to choosing a romantic partner. It is important to be aware of this phenomenon so that we do not let appearance or a prominent feature influence important decisions. 5. The importance of body language. Body language accounts for 55% of human communication, which means that the way you move, your hand gestures, and your facial expressions can reveal a lot about your true feelings. Imagine you are giving a presentation in front of a crowd. Even if you say something very convincing, if you constantly avoid eye contact with the audience and your hand gestures are awkward, the listener may feel that you are not confident or sincere. In a job interview, if you sit hunched over and your limbs are hunched, the employer may think that you lack confidence, even though your words are very confident. Body language not only helps you convey your message more clearly, but it also helps you read the true feelings of others. Understanding and controlling body language can help you succeed in everyday communication, from work to personal relationships. 6. Why we get scared. Fear is a natural response that helps us survive. When faced with danger, our bodies react quickly by releasing adrenaline, increasing our heart rate, and preparing for a fight-or-flight situation. This is a survival mechanism that dates back to primitive times when humans faced threats such as wild animals or natural disasters. However, there are irrational fears that we cannot explain, such as fear of heights or fear of the dark. These fears may not be directly related to the current danger, but instead, we have inherited them from our ancestors who learned to avoid similar dangers in order to survive. For example, a person who is afraid of snakes does not necessarily have encountered snakes before, but this fear may have originated thousands of years ago when snakes were a real threat. Understanding the origin of our fears can help us control and deal with them more effectively. 7. The law of attraction. The law of attraction is the belief that positive thinking can attract good things into our lives. It is not magic, but rather the way our psychology influences our behavior and decisions. When you believe that you can achieve something, you will act in ways that help make it happen. For example, if you constantly think that you will be successful at work, you will automatically seek out opportunities, learn more, and work harder to achieve that success. On the other hand, if you only focus on negative things, you will easily get caught in a negative spiral, limit yourself, and miss out on opportunities. Although this law has not been clearly proven by science, there is no denying that a positive attitude and mindset can make a big difference in the way we handle situations and interact with the world around us. 8. The Zeigarnik effect. The Zeigarnik effect is a psychological phenomenon where we tend to remember unfinished tasks more than completed ones. This explains why you often remember unfinished tasks, even though you have completed many other tasks. For example, if you have finished most of your homework but still have one unfinished task, you may feel frustrated and unable to relax until it is completed. This effect can be a motivator to help us complete tasks, as it creates a sense of unease when there is unfinished work. However, if not managed properly, the Zeigarnik effect can make us feel stressed and pressured. To reduce stress, plan and prioritize to complete important tasks first, and remember that it is also important to rest and recharge. 9. Herd mentality. Next is herd mentality, a phenomenon that we often don't realize, but that greatly influences our behavior. Herd mentality occurs when people tend to act in groups, especially in uncertain situations, or when there is a lack of clear information. A typical example of herd mentality is panic buying. When there is a rumor that a certain product is about to run out of stock, people rush to buy it, creating a domino effect. Even if you know that you don't really need the product, you can still get caught up in the crowd and feel the need to buy it so as not to be left behind. Herd mentality is not limited to shopping situations. It is also evident in fashion trends, social movements, and even the stock market. Following the crowd can sometimes provide security and a sense of belonging, but it can also cause us to lose our independence of thought and make irrational decisions. 10. Why we procrastinate. We've all put off something, even though we know we should get it done right away. Psychologists call this phenomenon fear of starting, which comes from feeling overwhelmed, afraid of failure, or even perfectionism. For example, you might put off starting a big project because it feels too difficult or you don't know where to start. Instead of facing the uncertainty and anxiety, you seek out other activities to temporarily avoid facing the main task. This happens because our minds often seek immediate comfort, and procrastination allows us to avoid the stress and anxiety of having to take on a difficult task. However, we often feel guilty and stressed when we realize that we haven't finished the task yet. An effective way to overcome procrastination is to break down large tasks into smaller, easier parts. When you start with a small task, the feeling of accomplishment will motivate you to continue, and gradually, you will complete the entire task without feeling overwhelmed. Remember, sometimes just starting, even the first small step, is enough to break the vicious cycle of procrastination. So we have discovered 10 interesting facts about human psychology. Hopefully this information has helped you understand yourself and the people around you better. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other interesting content. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.